welcome to another Tasha Time. Yes, but this Tasha Time is on a serious keynote. Y'all gotta excuse me, I got my little wig on. Her name is Sheila, okay? And she's just temporarily until I get some more crochets in the AM. Yes. But this Tasha Time is actually reflecting on a serious note of something that I went through recently, and I just wanted to post something as an inspiration, and maybe this can help others, or maybe someone just needs to hear this. So this Tasha Time, for real, where we might cut a little jokes, maybe a little bit, maybe not. You never know what you're gonna get from me. But on a serious note, just want to talk about having the strength to let go. So let's get started. Yes. My close friends and family know that I was in a long commitment, almost reached like a 7-year mark, was shy from it. And, this commitment was serious, and I thought, we were going places. But it was okay to realize that we both just fell out of the loop. Sometimes it's best to let a situation end when it was supposed to first end offhand, but it's just having that fear of letting go, that fear of, well, if I decide to part ways, if I decide to break ties, then what's gonna happen? Like, I'm so used to us being like this, and if we just space out, then what is going to happen? How am I going to be able to move along and get through that hump and not cry every 5 seconds because that one little small thing just boom reminds me of you? And honestly, it takes having that faith, having that strength, having that real power. Just prayer. Prayer is key to get over any situation and any obstacle and any force. And of course, it's going to be difficult. Definitely, like I said, this was almost like a 7-year commitment. So breathing, like basically kind of like breathing that energy for 7 years, and then that energy is released and it's gone. And it's like, which path do I take? Which direction should I go? And it's kind of like you're in a loophole. But I had to realize that situation did not define me, and I have my own definition, and I have as a person, and that I don't have to bend over backwards or sacrifice myself to make any other individual happier. It's about kind of like an equilibrium, like an equal balance. You just have to weigh things out equally. And in my whole situationship of that time frame, it was just not all of it, but towards the end of it, it was just like a hot bucket of mess. And I'm just so glad that this time that I was able to boss up like a chick, okay? With the help of great family and friends, of just being that support system and pushing me forward, and like that you don't need to be surrounded with things or situation, or with my situational shit, what it brought. I didn't need to be surrounded by that energy to weigh down mine. So I'm glad that I literally had that courage to move on. I mean, it's a lot. I can honestly write a book at this point. I feel like I can honestly produce a movie of my situationship. But not trying to get into much details, just trying to say basically, if you know something is not working out and you gave it all you got and you gave all your energy, and then you're losing yourself in the process, and you're trying to figure out who you are, but then you're trying to please your person or whoever you're trying to please, and then you're just losing yourself in the midst, and now you're negative and you're deflective and you're a negative Nancy, and you know that's not your personality of being a negative Nancy. And then when I started feeling like I was a negative Nancy, I said, whoa, something needs to be reevaluated, change, I need to do something. Then you know it's time to take a deep breath, have your woosah, and part your way. And it's fine. Honestly, to be honest, I'm really enjoying the single life, you know, this life of finding myself again and just being to myself, and honestly having a little conversation going on, but not being in a situation of feeling obligated, and it's exhausting and it's draining. And I can only speak from my experience and what I personally went through in my little situationship. But I just thought someone might need to hear this. Like, it's okay. Do not be fearful to walk away. I mean, to be honest, I was fearful. I really was. I was like, you know, I invested a lot of time. Like, I'm trying my best to make this situationship work. I'm doing everything I can, bending over backwards. And then just that voice from my Lord and Savior just said, stop, pause. Like, this is not the type of environment or a situation that you need to be in. Just release, let go, be silent, cut ties, and trust me in the process. I got you. Why are you being so fearful? I follow you every step of the way. So why are you fearful of cutting that cord to release from that situation so I can comfort you, surround you, guide you, direct you in the right path that I see fit for you? Why are you holding yourself back and you keep burying yourself in this situation? And I opened the door for you and it's wide open. It's a big door that says exit. Why are you not running towards the exit? And when those signals went off, I was like, okay, Tasha, you know, you just got confirmation from the Lord. Like, this situation that you was in, I know you're trying to make it work, but it's not working. Take the exit and run. And it's okay. It's okay. I feel like the only leverage that tried to keep me there was the years. And I felt like I was like, man, like I lost practically 7 years of my life in this whole situation. And now I look back at it and I'm like, yeah, but necessarily, you know, that was 7 years of experience that you learned, that you've been in, that you had so many like signals and red flags that, you know, if they try to pop up or coexist in any other surrounding, that you put your guard up and you're like, nah, been there, done that, ain't going back, homie. Next, bye, see ya. So it's like, yeah, I know what to look for and what I want for an individual and their qualities, and qualities that I don't want. So it's life lessons. You live and you learn. But the overall message is, don't be afraid. Don't be fearful to step out and to cut the cord. And once you cut that cord, I promise you, you're just going to take a deep breath and release a fresh air and realize that, hey, it's not bad. That, you know, we keep going, we keep pushing, and we just learn from those experiences and they make us stronger. Tasha Timers, that was my serious spiel or speech, however you want to call it. And again, like, big shout out to family and friends, like, during my time. I call it a situationship, but I think from what I was saying and try to gather, you guys already know where I was heading or the direction that I was inferring to. But I just wanted to share that, like, it is okay. Like, don't be fearful. Like, the Lord our Savior Jesus Christ, he knows every direction, every step, every path, every way, every highlight, every direction that he sees fits, that he wants us to go in. And you can't be fearful of the unknown, because being fearful of the unknown, you're not going to be able to push yourself to go through those obstacles and those hoops and to see what's on that other side. So thank you all so much for being just faithful Tasha Timers, for listening to me just vent about my situationship and what I went through. But I am so excited for this new journey. I honestly can't wait to see what it has in store. If you know, just some cute or fun single men who only want one and not multiple partners, then just forward them to me. Like, forward to me. I'm in the stage I want to have fun, go out, do my thing, not ready to be in a serious situation yet, but again, just trying to find myself and have fun in the process. So until next time, Tasha Timers, thank you all for just listening to the serious keynote, and then just for being the great Tasha Timers that you are. Thank you. Until next time, Tasha Timers. Bye.